What is up, my gearheads? I'm Nick, and I'm building a C20, and we got a nice little resume in here. But I'm going to start moving away from the shorts and start posting some longer YouTube videos. But today, we're going to separate the chassis or the frame from the Dana 60 and the crossmember. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I'm going to take the crossmember out because I got to fix up this whole entire frame anyway. It'll make it way easier. But to start, there's only a couple things holding it in its place. So you got bolt, bolt, bolt. That's right to the cross member. And then you got your control arms. So boom, boom. And then up top, boom, boom. And yeah, just those two. Boom, boom. Oh, and your shock, of course. So that will come off. And then the whole thing should just lift right up. Power steering box, that's going to have to, or steering box, that'll have to get disconnected as well. So it's actually 5 bolts that go directly to the cross member. Those upper 2 are holding the upper control arm. So that was my little mistake. And there you go. Once you get the 3 bolts out holding the cross member, the 2 holding in the control arms, I think. Well, those are really holding in the upper control arms, but there's 2 right there. And then the shock. You can see this whole thing. It's loose. It is ready to come. So now I just got to do that side. Well, it didn't drop much, but it's pretty. Yep, there she is. Second note. Don't forget to disconnect this too. And then you're all set. So in total, you got 10 bolts holding the upper control arms and the cross member, and then you got your shocks and then your steering linkages. And once you get all that disconnected, everything should just come right out. Now, if you don't have a flat like I did, it'll be easier. And now you'll move to the big old bolts holding the trailing arms. They're a little tough to get out, but with a little ingenuity and some picks, it comes right out. Don't forget to disconnect your parking brake. These pins are just held in with a cotter pin, so that comes out pretty easy. And then removing both sides of your rear shocks. I disconnected both sides of the track bar, and I'm not really sure if I can reuse this track bar because I'm going to be lowering the rear end of this, so I may need an adjustable one. Once we got that off, I moved to the rear springs, which the other side was a lot more stubborn. I honestly ended up cutting them. 3/4 inch wrench and 3/4 inch impact socket. Wrench on the backside, and let her rip. I think I'm cutting this just so I can shorten this up. I'm not reusing these, so it really doesn't matter to me. So hopefully yours are not as rusted, and hopefully you don't want to reuse them. That length, I was just losing a lot of torque. And so here we are. We got the frame totally separated. Got the Dana 60 there, cross member there. And we can start cleaning this thing up, priming it. Got my disc brakes already for that. And I just got to get some lowering springs. But follow along, and we're going to turn that sad old looking thing into a kick-ass truck.